Now Sports with Chris Duerr from the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram Sports Desk.
One game tonight to rule them all, with West Hancock trying to snap a bit of a losing streak tonight in one of the most hostile environs in tri-state sports. In fact, Macomb had not lost in front of the Orange Crush in 22 straight home games. How would that transpire tonight? Let's take you to the highlights in this one. The Bombers working their big man game early, trying to make good things happen with first Ian Case, and then the other big fella coming up right here, Dion Doyle, doing what he does, popping from mid-range, try to make that happen. Good stuff from him. Lewis Siegfried electric tonight, comes alive with the jumper first, and then it's Gavin Grothaus going to work. He'll hit the bank shot right here as the Titans answer right back. And the offense was fast and furious throughout this game. More from Dion Doyle, this time a one-man transition monster as he goes through two defenders. That's good for him. A little bit later in this one, it is Lewis Siegfried yet again. Gonna step outside and can the three. You know what? Drew Watson going to answer him right back. As I said, it was back and forth throughout this one. Watson with a triple. Then Lewis Siegfried again, who had 21 points, goes straight to the cup right here. Makes good things happen for his team. How about Braden Holthouse doing his thing as well, going to answer in kind with a tough take to the cup in this one. Good, strong bucket for him. Gage Scott letting fly from three. That's good. And then Nolan Hurt gives his team a 5-point lead. The Titans eventually get this done and end the Bombers' 22-game home win streak. Final count in this one, 58-55 in favor of the Titans. Gavin Grothaus added 17. Elsewhere on the scoreboard tonight, it was Rushville Industry beating Western on the road, 60-55. Minneapolis, no match for the Holy Trinity boys. Yet another huge game from Luke Hellige in that one. Also in the first round of the La Plata tournament, Canton is a winner tonight. Big night from Preston Brewer to get that done. North Shelby, however, falls in their first round matchup as the Raiders drop a contest to Putnam County, 61-54. The Marion County boys too strong for Knox County tonight, and the Southeastern boys in the 7th grade level headed to state after a big win over Bunker Hill. We also knew that West Prairie in 7-2A qualified for state but could not track down that score. In girls action tonight, West Hancock too much for Clark County. Central Southeastern stays red hot with a win on the road at Pittsfield. Illini West jumps all over Farmington. Central Lee falls to Burlington Notre Dame, and for just the second time this season, Holy Trinity is in the loss column as they drop a 56-49 decision at Danville. Well, new John Woods softball coach Kelsey Thompson is quickly making up for lost time. She landed her second recruit of the period today, one she knows well in Quincy High's Caden Smith, as Thompson spent last season as an assistant coach in the Blue Devil dugout. And in that regard, that's a really nifty fit.
It feels really good and relieving to know that it's not done and that I can continue to grow as an athlete. I'm not for sure what I want to do for a career, and I think John Wood's really good for that. And athletically, I like the coaches a lot. And then I also like John Wood because it's really close, and I wanted to stay close to my family. It's definitely comforting knowing some players that are over there already, and I don't care where I play as long as I'm playing.
Potential-wise she is a multi-positional player, and she gives Coach Thompson a lot of flexibility in recruiting for the coming future. She can play the outfield, she can play the infield. I mean, she played shortstop for me for 2 years. She pitched and played outfield last year. So you can move her around. So I mean, if you see somebody that can add to your program, you need to shift her, she's more than happy to do it. And she can build off of that. I'm thrilled. Having Coach Thompson coming from QHS and knowing that she was with us traveling last year and saw some of the local talent, knows their local talent, and I think she can relate to those kids, and she is the single most energetic person I think I've ever been around, and she will be able to recruit.
It's definitely an honor, and she definitely knows what she's talking about and knows a lot about the game.
College men's basketball tonight. Culver Stockton bounces back after a weekend loss and beats Park tonight 74-69. Meanwhile, on that same vibe, how about the Culver Stockton women looking for their third in a row? Jeanette Bergen's team going to work. You're looking at the reigning conference player of the week, Aaliyah Ortiz right here, doing work, running through the heart of that defense. End-to-end transition fun for her. Great passing coming right here as well. Check out Winter Waterhouse Brennan with a nifty pass inside to Addison Newbon, who finishes nicely. Then the long-range stuff working for the Lady Wildcats. Olivia Hoop right there knocks down that ball, as well as Avery Edding going to knock down a long-range jumper as well to get the job done. And how about Katie Webb? Hard three-point play for her. Good stuff as she gets the job done there. And it would be all the Culver Stockton women all the time as they end up with a victory in this one by the final count of 78-50. By the way, coming up this weekend, it is the KHQA American Family Superfan Shootout. We'll start our previews tomorrow night at 6. I'll see you then.